Hello guys, so here is it. I've placed them on fabric, cut out fabric lining and stiff, and I've also cut the down part also. The down part is dartless skirts, and I have a video on that already, so I'll leave the link there for you to watch and know how to cut the down part. Do you get it? So this is the front part and this is the back part. Now the back part too, I added a pleat to it. I did a vent, pleated vent, yes, at the slit area, so you see. And so I will leave the link also there for this one, so that you watch and know how to add pleats to the back of your pencil skirt, or how to make pleated vent. Do you get it? So what I'll do is, with the back one, is I'm going to place my measurements on the front part of it and then join it together. So I'll place the waist measurement, the hip measurement, and the down pencil measurement, how I want it to be tight, and then add it to the back one and then join it together. Now before I join the front and back of the skirt, what I'll do is, this part of the waistline of the skirt, I'm going to join it. Okay, so I'm going to join like from the zip allowance, I'm going to join it up to 5 inches. Do you get it? So I'm going to sew it. I'm going to sew this part. So I'll turn the lining this way. I'll turn the lining this way, and then sew it up to 5 inches. Lock it very well, and then turn. The rest will be like that. I'll do for both sides. So I'll do that before I will join the front to the back. So this is it. What I did is, each piece I decided to cut 2 linings for it, because I don't want to attach stiff to the actual fabric. So this is the back part. I'll put that one aside, and this is the front. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to attach the linings. Sorry, I'm going to iron the stiff on each of them. Do you get it? Then we will continue. So when I pick this one, I'll attach stiff to it. So this is the middle part. I'm going to attach stiff to the lining, and then I'll attach it to it this way, and then sew on top, sew on top, sew on top. So instead of me attaching a stiff to the fabric, no, I'm going to attach it, iron it to this, and then there is another stiff for another lining that I'll also attach stiff to it, and that one is what I'm going to use to turn the fabric. Do you get it? So that is what I'll do. So I'm going to attach. So you see the stiff is 2, yes, the lining too is 2. So I'm going to attach the stiff to each of them, then we will continue. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done attaching the stiff to it. So we are going to join it. This is the front, this is the back. So I'm going to put the back aside, and what I'm going to do is, so this is front, this is the side. So I'll take, this one has its lining, so I'll take the lining. So this is the lining will be here, the fabric. So I told you I didn't want to attach the stiff directly to the fabric, so I attach it to the lining and then I join it to the fabric. Do you get it? So this one will be here, this one will also be here. Okay, then this also, so and this is going to be here. Do you get it? It's going to be here. This will be in the middle, this way, you see, and then this one is going to be here. So you see. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to join these together by the 0.75 that we added. Do you get it? I'm going to join it 0.75 and then join it down. And then take this one also, join it here 0.75 the same way. Then I'll come to the side, join it the same way 0.75. Then this one too, going to join it the same way 0.75. You see? So that's how I'm going to join it. And then I'll join the lining to the same way. Okay. This is the back. Okay, so this is one. So the back, what I did was I'm going to leave a video on how to make the modesty panel, okay, so that you will watch it. So this is where the modesty panel will be. So this is one. Okay, but before then, let me place this here. This is the third one. You see, and I'm going to have this here. When you arrange, you need to be very cautious so that you don't change it. Do you get it? So this can be confusing. So I'm not taking the pattern off. I'm going to let it stay on it this way, so that I will not get confused. And then place this on it. So when I pick and I'm joining the lining, I know which one is going where. Do you get it? Okay. So this is going to be here. So I'm going to join this 0.75. Join this 0.75. Now this is what is going to be in the middle. You see. And I'm going to leave a video on how to make the modesty panel. Then when you watch it, you understand this part very well. Okay, the lining parts. Okay, and this I'm now going to join it to 8. Okay, so you see I have some arrow here to indicate where this one is going. Do you get it? So this is going to be here and this is going to be here. So I'm going to join this 0.75, this 0.75, this 0.75, this 0.75, but this I'm not going to join because this is where the opening will be. Do you get it? So I'm not going to join this part. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to join it this way, and I'm going to join the lining to the same way, then we'll continue. Okay, after this, the next thing you're going to do is to attach this lining to the other side of the lining. So this is the other side, you see. So I'm going to attach this side, you see. When you are doing it, just be cautious of it to this side, this way, and then sew it down. Sew it. Then the next thing to do is to attach the fabric to attach the lining to the fabric. I'll sew. Okay, and then I'm going to join this place to the zip line. Do you get it? So this one, the modesty panel will go in this way, and then I'm going to sew this, place it on top this way, and sew on this line. So I'll sew on this line down, and then join this upper part here this way and turn it inside, iron on top. I'll do the same thing for this side also. You see, sew here all together. I've joined the other side to 8. So I've held it with pins, so I'll sew that one also, join it here, and then join this side. So I'll do all that and then we'll continue. Before I sew this part and then join the upper part, we are going to take this from it. You see, because of this side, this thing that I added, the armhole sleeve that I added, I'm going to take it from it to this place. Do you get it? Yes, because I'm not giving it armhole sleeve again, so I'll take this part of it. Do you get it? I'm going to turn it this way so that I can get it well and place it there. This is the back without the back without the zip allowance on this side. So this is where it is, you see. And this side also, and then this side also, then this side also. So I'm going to take this off here. Let me try and mark it, and then mark here. Okay, so I'm going to join from this side to this side. I'm going to use this curve to do it. So like this. Better still, I'll use this to do it. And I'm going to take this one also, and I'm going to put the two together so I can cut them together. I'll cut it exactly on the line so that I can use the rest to sew. Hope you get it. So you see, and so when I'm sewing, I'm going to sew on the line and everything will be okay. Now before we sew it too, we are going to add our boning to this. Before we sew it, what I'll do is, when I pick this, I'm going to, let me see what I have here. The boning is going to be somewhere here, you see. So at the end of the day, I'm going to sew this. The boning will be inside this way. Do you get it? What I'm going to do is, I'm going to follow these lines or come in a little bit, like 0.25, sew it down, and then sew this side also the same way. I'll do the same for this and do the same for here. I'm going to do that on all the pieces. Do you get it? This is the front part of it, so I'm also going to do the same thing. Sew here down, sew here, sew, and sew. Then we'll be left with the front. I'll put boning in the middle also here. Do you get it? So with the middle, after joining the lining to it, then I will create the space for the boning. Do you get it? Now I have done all my lines for the boning. You see, done for the boning, all the lines. This is the back also, you see, and I did another one here. We are also going to add boning to it. This is where we are going to make our holes for the lacing. Do you get it? So this is the back, and so what I'll do is, this is the boning we are going to use. I'm going to use the curved side, you see. So when I pick this, now what I did was, the down here, I didn't sew this up to the down, because at the end of the day I'm going to close it inside. Okay, so I didn't sew it so that after I can easily fold it this way, you see, and then sew on top. Do you get it? So I'll just push in my bone Oh, you see, yes, so this place will be very strong, you see. And I'm going to cut it by 1/2 inch, so I'll pull it down a bit and I'm going to, okay, and then push it in, so we'll have enough to close it. Do you get it? Then I'll come here, I'll do the same thing also here. So I'm going to do it that way through. Do you get it? And I'm going to pull this, cut on 1/2 inch. So I'll do all that. I'll do the same thing for this side also. Okay guys, so here is it. These are the breast cap, and if you want to know how we got this, we came about this, then please, I'll leave a link in the description box. You watch that video and know how to make this breast cap. The next thing to do is to attach the breast cap to the body of the dress. Okay, so I've not added the lining to it because we are going to add the breast cap to it before. So at the end of the day, this is where the armhole is. This side faces the armhole, this side faces the armhole. So this one will come here and this one will also come here. And so what I'll do is I'll just take it this way. This is the line here, the middle will meet this here, and we are going to sew on top. We are going to sew it all together. You get it? So I'm going to sew it this way, this way, this way, this way, till I get to the end here. You see the mark that we've done on it, that is where we are going to sew it. And then I will sew this one also here, here, till we get to this point. Do you get it? And I'm going to do the same thing for this also. Do the same thing and then also sew it the same way. Do you get it? So I'm going to sew it the same way. So after sewing this, then the next thing to do is to attach this one also to the lining. And so this is our lining, so we are going to attach it to the lining. Okay, so and then I'm going to push this inside this way. You see, this one will come to this side. And so what I'll do is I'm going to hold it this way, the middle will meet this, and then this, you really need to be very careful. You get it? So I'll do that, then we'll continue. Okay guys, so here is it. Now I decided to run stitches on the cap, but the breast cap. Do you get it? So this is it. So I'm done fixing this, and then this one also. So you're going to join the two together. Join this to this. See? So I'm going to join it this way. You see? And then I'm going to sew this. You see? Join it together. Sew it all the way. And then sew from here also. All the way to this. You guys. So I'm going to join the upper part. Then after, I'm going to join the down part. By the down part, I will join it because of the boning I'm going to add to it. I will join the down part here, 1/2 inch, all the way to this side, and then I'll stop. Then I'll join from this side also all the way to the down to here. Then I'll turn it inside. then I'll come and show it to you. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done joining it. This is the inside, you see. The inside. And like I said, I left some opening here. I'm going to add boning to the middle. That is why I left this opening. Okay, so I'm going to use this to rule a straight line. This is the middle. Okay, so this is it. And then I'm going to have the 0.25 here. Then another 0.25 here. And I'm going to have the same thing also here. So I'll sew it inside. So I'll go and sew it and then come and show you the end result. Okay guys, so here is it. You see. So I'm going to push this boning in. Now don't make the mistake that I made. I have struggled with it. So to save yourself the stress, make sure that you do it before you join the lining and the fabric together. Do you get it? To sew on this, the edge. You get it, to close it. Do you get it? So I'm going to add back and front together. This is going to be here this way, and I'm going to measure 2 inches here, and I'm going to use pen to do that. The 2 inches is the allowance, extra allowance that I added. And I'm going to have another 2 inches here. This is the waistline, and then another 2 inches here. Follow this, join it, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and then join it on the other side and sew on top. Do you get it? Okay guys, so I have joined the back to the front of the dress. So what you're going to do is to attach the down parts to the upper parts.